Hello everybody and welcome back to some more St. Clair Saints Rocket League action. My name is Jackson Pride Brown, joined alongside John Billbangs Udima here, carrying on with some more CCA Open Fall 2021 action. It is going to be St. Clair College versus King Tornado. I believe that is King University here playing against us now, and this is going to be losers round 9. So you win this game, you go to the losers finals to get into top 8. So essentially, St. Clair Saints have to win 2 more series here to make this top 8 and actually secure points.
You know who's waiting for them in that last one?
McGill, a matchup that we lost to in overtime here earlier today, and a matchup that we are looking for revenge. But we have to get through this series here first. King Tornado, St. Clair College, getting at it.
No slouches are King Tornado either. They won their last series 2-0, but St. Clair has 2-0'd their last 3 in a row. So I definitely think looking forward, this could be a chance, and that's going to be Matt scoring their first goal of this game just 11 seconds in.
I didn't even think his name was Matt until you just said it like that, and he has the at there after. That's a pretty unique. Honestly, that's genius. I love that at. I love not the at, the name or whatever. Yeah. So with that being said, though, there is 6 teams remaining here. 6 teams in our side of the bracket competing for just 2 spots to get into the top 8 right now. So it's obviously a blood battle. We got McGill, we got King Tornado, we got St. Clair, we got a couple others on the other side of the bracket as well fighting for this one. But King Tornado up early in this game 1 could cause for some concern for St. Clair. They are going to be forced to answer back. And you know, I was talking to Nitrix in between these past 2 games, and he was just saying that momentum is just so hard to carry over in these best of 3s, and just finding these initial game 1's first goals are just so big to the team that that's what they're really looking to do here. Get this early aggression, find some sort of lead, but it's not looking like it's working out too hot for them right now, and that actually might be another goal coming through, but good defense from Kamal.
Yeah, with the 3-game series, I feel like the first game is so important, so impactful, because if you get yourself ahead, you don't have a lot of room for mistakes. That's going to be Casey Colts finding another goal here just 59 seconds in, and realistically, I definitely think St. Clair with a little bit of mess up there, no, actually was bumped out of the net. Nitrix bumping someone else into his own goalie, and it means they lose another one. They go down 2-0, so pretty open lead here for King.
Yeah, this is a rough start to have for the side of St. Clair. They definitely want to turn this one around here going forward. Luckily for them, they have time to do it. It's just, King Tornado also has time to rack up more goals at the same time. So you really just got to, start to step it up, take a little bit of an advantage here on your opponent, and play your hearts out of this one, really, to be honest. So it is going to be Robin trying to send a floater in, and that's going to go. That's going to connect on the back of the net. 2-1 St. Clair. That's a start here, John.
Rahman with a beautiful touch here on the top side. Beats out K-Frost. K-Frost had no idea that wheel touch was going to come in. And that does cut the lead in half, and that is so huge for St. Clair. It stops the momentum from moving forward. Like you said, it is such a big part of these best-of-3 series, and to bring this to 2-1 is definitely now doable for St. Clair. I think that should revitalize them, give them some momentum here. That's going to be a demo, though, on the backside, going to stop them for a moment. That's going to be a shot from Kamal. No, going to be denied, and St. Clair with some offensive opportunities finally in this game coming through.
Yeah, for sure, and we do see another one there just a little wide, and you know how many times St. Clair's been punished by the post today? It's actually been kind of unreal.
It's their nemesis.
So it is their nemesis, literally. It's like, you're talking about the 4th player being the backboard. How about the 4th player being the post? The 4th goalie there, essentially, and yeah, so here we go. It's going to be the 2-1 game. 3 minutes remain on the clock, but this is in St. Clair territory. A little concerning, but Rahman looking to translate this into an offensive play. Does a good job deking his opponent there for a little bit, but Matt will be there quickly to understand what's happening, and will shut that one down. Now St. Clair forced to play defense once again.
Casey Colts going for the flip reset. Doesn't get it. Kamal with a nice demo. Actually has a chance to go towards the net there, and will tie the game up at 2 apiece. Kamal scoring the second goal of the game here for St. Clair. That is so big for them. That is a beautiful demo onto Matt there. Gave himself an opportunity and just out of the reach of the goalie there. What a shot, what a goal, and what a tie game.
Yeah, and you know what? You start down 2-0, you're down, and it's so hard to come back from that and just rebuild the momentum from that. They do regain, now with a clean slate. I'd say the momentum a little bit in favor of St. Clair here now, just from being able to answer back. It's so hype. They know that they're just keeping things going. They're keeping their plays alive, and they're really competing with the top teams here that, we said it already mentioned before, like some of these teams are teams that Gold will have even struggles with playing against and actually like maybe dropping games to. So for St. Clair to be playing this well, or at least St. Clair Saints Green to be playing this well against these rosters is absolutely awesome for us to see.
Yeah, for sure. And I really like how they developed in these last couple of games. What they're tending to do, shot gonna come through, though. That's going to be stopped somehow. Rahman from the depths of the net somehow found that save after being bumped into it. What a save. and keeps this game tied. That was massive for Ramen. What a save.
Yeah, there is some big plays coming through here from the Saints defensive side of things, and they're just trying to get out of the defense. They do not want the defense units out there, and so it is now going to be Ramen trying to turn this into something, but he is going to miss that ball onto Matt. It's going to be K Colts there, going to take down Nitrix there with that demo, and now looking to get a clear as well, but Ramen is going to be quickly here now to try to make a play out of it. Sends it up and over the defenders, trying to get the center through, but Nitrix jumping a little bit too early on that play, going to jump the gun a little too fast there. Now taking it into the St. Clair zone, it's going to be Kamal quick on the defense.
I was going to say earlier, I really like what St. Clair has developed is the fact that when they go for these centering passes, instead of going for a off the backboard player, instead of trying to go for a pass, instead the player will go for the goalie, try and get a demo or at least force him out of position so that the teammate following up can try and score a goal. And I really like this development that St. Clair has put it. It's so much more effective than just trying to push it towards the net, and it's been so effective for them in this game and through these last couple of series. Yeah, I really like to see them push
forward.
I was
just about to say that, especially these last couple series. I think that's one of the big reasons we're seeing 2-0s now from the Saints rather than some very close nitty-gritty game threes. Honestly, I think that the Saints wish they had this kind of play style and this kind of play when they were in winners, but never mind. Matt going to find the back to net for his second. King Tornado going to be leading by 1 here now in this game with only 55 seconds remaining. This is putting a little bit of pressure on St. Clair to really come back now here and at least just find a tying goal to force an OT, but you're not in the position that you want to be in right now if you're the Saints.
That was a really smart demo from Matt, too, because he knew that a player had committed to go for that deflection, and when his teammate won the 50-50, he got the demo, and it was basically a free goal for them. Nobody going to be in net on that rotation. So really smart play there by Matt. And with 43 seconds left here, St. Clair are going to have to try and find the back of the net again. They got a few goals with some nice plays, but they're going to have to try and push the offense forward because they've been stuck in their defensive zone for quite a while here at the end of this game.
Yeah, and you don't have time to be stuck in your defensive zone. You just see on your screen right now, 30 seconds remain on the clock. So time very much so of the essence right now here for St. Clair. It is going to be taken over towards King Tornado zone, and that is going to be a nice center, but a little too speedy there off of K Colt's car. Going to be sent back over towards midfield. Now Kamal's keeping this one in the zone, but I mean, K Colt's just quick there on the response, and it's going to be St. Clair having to fight for this one now. They got to get a clear and an opportunity to score here, but with only 3 seconds and K Frost just completely disputing the ball, it's not going to make things doable, and that is going to be the time the ball is going to be stuck on the ground, and that will be the side of King Tornado taking that game number 1 here in this one. They're really looking to kind of flip things around going forwards, but I mean, they haven't lost game 1 since winners.
7 shots for Matt in that game, too. He was an offensive force, and I was going to say, he had 2 clutch demos, too, on that last goal. That demo he got, but even on that last play, right, you saw there was a double commit forward, and they got the demo on the goalie. So if somehow he doesn't get that demo and the ball chips towards the other side, St. Clair can get a tying goal and force an overtime. So Matt just playing really, really smart Rocket League right now, definitely IQing over St. Clair. And if St. Clair want to try and tie the series, they're going to have to find an answer for him.
100. I completely agree with you. And we are going to see here now, K Colt's looking to play this one here from the midfield. But yeah, early goal for Saints would also be massive, I think, right now. I think they need something to just regain a little bit, something to give themselves a little bit of a cushion here just in this game early on to really help them out to find a game here in the series to at least force a game 3. Because right now, with King Tornado, all it takes is 1 game for them to win, and it's going to send St. Clair packing with no points once again, and that'd be just so devastating for St. Clair to make it so far. Spend 5 hours here today just absolutely grinding just to come up slightly short.
Yeah, it's tough. It's such a long bracket. KC Colts 81 going to find the first goal of game number 2 just a couple of seconds in. And again, just set up by Matt. Perfectly done there. St. Clair baited into going for that side. Pinches it off of the opponent's car and gives a pass to his teammate.
Yeah, you know what? Matt is playing very cracked out right now for King Tornado, and doesn't seem like he's going to get slowed down here anytime soon, and it's going to be tough because St. Clair doesn't want to have to devote a lot more resources to defending this player, knowing that it would just draw away from their offensive capabilities and other defensive players and whatnot. So it's going to be tough for St. Clair to really decide what they want to do to have to deal with Matt here now in this one, and they honestly really just are having a tough time getting out of their zone.
Yeah, it just seems like King is putting so much pressure on the offense here, and St. Clair doesn't really have a good chance of getting opportunities here. Nitrix will steer it away, but you see so many times what they have to do is either just pitch it towards midfield, pray that it goes out, and then it ends up staying, or they just have to throw it into the corner and try and get boosted and force something else to happen. So you see these repetitive saves coming through. Nitrix chance here, not going to get the dribble, though, will be stopped in his tracks. And again, in their defensive zone, stuck here, can't seem to escape it.
Yeah, not at all. It's not even like a lot of like quality shots are coming through right now from King Tornado, or a lot of like insane pressures coming through. It's just St. Clair is just flat out having a hard time getting this one out of their zone, just finding these openings and whatnot. A good shot there, but honestly, Matt, huge save. He's been playing both sides of the ball so well.
He has been the star for King so far in this series, has looked so good for them, and definitely has been the bane of St. Clair right now. They really need to find an answer for him. It is still a 1-goal lead that they have now. Never mind, that's a 2-goal lead.
Curse.
Casey Colts finds that second goal. I apologize for the caster's curse there, but I mean, again, Matt just even not the fact that Matt didn't even hit Kamal there. He forced Kamal back into his own net, meant when the shot came through, he couldn't get to that one in time, was on the reset, and King opened up a 2-0 lead, and Matt is just has his handprints all over this game.
You know what? We're still lots of time left here for St. Clair to make something happen, but I'm shaking in my boots here now, John, to say the least.
Yeah.
St. Clair, they're going to have to find a minimum of 3 goals in this game to at least just force a game 3 and keep their tournament hopes alive. It's not going to be an easy task at all, especially they just can't get any shots. Like, even last game we saw, it was like 11 shots from King Tornado to 3 from St. Clair. That has to change. They just have to find a way to get out of their zone and just fire some shots away. They might not be the most quality shots, but just getting shots on net right now, I think, for St. Clair is huge.
I think key for me, too, is the fact that you need to stay in the offensive zone, right? You've seen so often that the ball will find its way into King's half of the field. Oh, that's going to be a shot on net. Nitrix going to cut the lead in half, going to find the back of the net there. Just a beautiful set play there, able to win their 50-50s, and that means they will take advantage of the empty net. So in the end, Nitrix with a nice tip off the side, and that is going to be some hope for St. Clair to try and come back in this series.
Yeah, that's some beautiful stuff coming right out there right now from St. Clair. It's going to be now only trailing by 1 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining on the clocks here for us. So it is going to be still needing some work to do, but that is going to shut it down for the Saints. Quickly answering back is Matt. King Tornado going to regain that 2-goal lead they had just moments ago with 2 minutes on the clock. You know what, Matt? I think this is the end of the run here right now. I don't want to call it too early or anything like that. I'm saying that St. Clair still has lots of hope here, but it's just looking like King Tornado is just a force to be reckoned with, and St. Clair is slowly falling off on that momentum kind of hype that they were on.
I like his tag, too. His tag is Captain Clutch for Matt, and he has been Captain Clutch in this series, especially in that first game, but even the second one, is able to have so much impact in this one. Able to zone them out so well. Shot going to come through, though. Kamal going to find a goal for St. Clair, and with 2 minutes left in this game, definitely still a lot of chance for them to come back. Nitrix, a nice play off the wall. Got that double jump, actually, and does mean they will score a second goal here. So St. Clair still with some hope they can go for the reverse sweep, but they got a lot of work to do before they can do that.
Yeah, he provides himself the great opportunity and just capitalizes on it there. So minute 45 on the clock, but still another goal needing to be found for St. Clair to at least force an OT. 2 more goals needing to be found for a win here. So lots of work still needing to be done. And I just can't emphasize that enough that, they do have more momentum. They do have another goal, but King Tornado is just such a team to be reckoned with right now that St. Clair is going to have to get this out of their zone right here, right now, and I think they need to find an early goal here if they do want to win this one in regulation at least.
They got a lot of time, though. They got a minute and a half. Still a lot of room to work with. It is only a 1-goal lead here. Definitely doable for them, but I definitely think right now you have to shut down Matt. King has just been so good with him on the board, and that is really going to be your goal, right? I definitely think all credit to the other members, but Matt has just been by and far the better player here for the side of King. And I think for me, if St. Clair can find a way to get some offensive pressure, that's where they can crack them. Because right now, they're stuck in their defensive zone. They can't get these clears out. They're just kind of passing it back to the side of King, and King just keeps getting these shots on net. So they need to calm down, take a second. It's tough with 45 seconds left and down a goal, but you need to kind of compose yourself, get some possession, and try and push this towards the offensive zone, because right now it just looks like desperation.
Yeah, 100%. So it is going to be them. Yeah, like they're just fighting around their crease for this ball, just dribbling it around back and forth and whatnot there. It is going to be an offensive play, but going to be off the post. K. Colt's going to take down Ramen there with the demo, and Matt is quick on the clear. Kamal will be here to stop it, but I think he will be contested there shortly. Yes, he will be. Colt's going to come through and find that one. 15 seconds to find one to keep their tournament hopes alive, John. I don't know if it's going to be a possibility, but we'll find out in the next 10 seconds. It's going to be coming down to this. They're going to have to play a game of keep up if they can't find this one in the next 6 seconds.
Matt going to pass it back into his own corner. Ramen going to be there, though. Shot going to go towards the middle. They have to keep it up here to keep their tournament hopes alive. Kamal going to put it towards Ramen. Ramen going to pick up his boost, going to go for it here, but double commit by 2 members of St. Clair. That is disgusting. That is it. That is over. St. Clair's tournament run is done, and King will move on here to the losers finals.
Yes, GG's all around. Gotta give credit where it's due. Matt comes through clutch once again with a big game there. Not as many shots, only 1, but 5 saves from the kid there that time around. So great stuff there from King. Gotta give props where it's due. St. Clair gonna finish, I think, placing... Okay, there are 6 teams fighting for 2 spots. It's 4. They placed top 10. So St. Clair is going to be in here placing tied for 9th. Not bad at all. I think that's a very good spot to be in. It's a little unfortunate, though, because it's top 4 in their group to actually get points and then top 8 total. So
a little bit out of there.
Yeah. So it is going to be a little bit out of there. They just had to win this one and one more series to be able to come into that point system, but it is going to be just falling a little bit short. Good practice nonetheless, though, but I believe this is actually our last CCA Open tournament coming in action, so no more time to come back and get another one under their belt. Great stuff, though, from the Saints. I think they really showed some potential going into next semester and stuff here throughout today.
Yeah, I definitely think they fought pretty hard here, and we've seen them throughout the CCA Open. They've had very good showings. They haven't really been able to get to those point positions, but we've seen them consistently get very, very far in this losers bracket, make it to either this stage or the stage before almost every week. So for them, I definitely think looking forward, it's very encouraging because you're taking down teams like you said. You took down Kent State, which is no slouch. That's a really good Rocket League team, and you drew within an overtime of taking down McGill. So I definitely think looking forward, they can definitely say, okay, yes, we did end up losing, we did end up T9th, but realistically, I think their team was really, really good, and I think there was so many times here where they had such good games. They played so much consistent Rocket League, and they had a little bit of defensive trouble at times, and I think that can definitely be cleaned up. But overall, I still think they had a really good tournament.
Yes, for sure. So, with that being said, St. Clair, yep, the chemistry's looking better. The teamwork's looking a little bit better, and I think they're going to be going on to a little bit better of a run here going forwards with this next little bit. I'm very excited to see how this roster continues to play going forwards as well. So, that being said, 2OK King, they're going to go on to advance to play McGill here in this next round. And with that being said, I think we are going to be slowly wrapping things up here. Just saying thank you to our sponsors, our merchandise, and whatnot there before we do wrap us up here today. So thank you to our newest sponsor. That is going to be welcoming us, Crunchyroll. You guys can get a 14-day premium trial for free at crunchyroll.com/Saints. It's essentially the Netflix of anime. If you guys are interested, any anime you could imagine of, any anime that you want to watch, going to be on Crunchyroll. You guys can get your 14-day premium trial for free, crunchyroll.com/Saints. And with that being said, thank you to our other sponsors as well, Tim Hortons, Subway, the St. Clair SRC, and the St. Clair College Alumni Association. Now, John, you're not wearing the mask today. We're not matching together.
I forgot it at home. I know. It's so sad. It's so sad, but normally I would be wearing the mask, and I really like it. Unfortunately, I left it at home. It happens. It happens. But I do want to talk about the merch anyway. You got the nice jacket on. We got tees. We got t-shirts. We got jerseys. We got hoodies. We got crew necks. We got everything you could ask for. There's lots of stuff. Acquire.ca/Saints. Get yourself some Saints merch. It is playoff time. This is when you want to cheer the guys on. Let them know how much you're supporting them, and let them know that you're here for them. You can cheer for them at home. You can get yourself a custom jersey as well, which are pretty cool. So acquire.ca/Saints. But that is going to be it. And now St. Clair done with the CCA Open. I believe they just have the NACE Challenger Series is the only tournament that's left for them to play in, at least for St. Clair Green. And I mean, overall, looking at their season, I think it's been really good. Even these CCA runs, they've looked so good. And I think looking at the next semester, I think I definitely see them going a lot further in these tournaments.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. It makes me very, very excited to see the future of this roster indeed. But that being said, our production team's got some food to go eat and stuff like that. So we got to get some food in our bellies.
By production
we got to
team,
go to the bathroom.
Mean you, right?
Yeah. My production team, I mean, I have a burrito ready to click order on my phone right here, right now. As soon as this stream end button happens, I am clicking order on my burrito there. So very exciting stuff here. It was a long day, and it was a fun one here to capitalize off on the CCA Open Fall 2021 event. And guys, with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this broadcast. Thank you to the burritos. Yeah, honestly. I've been looking at pictures of food all day. I've been having to cast a guy named Ramen all day today, all day, trying to not eat. And
every 20 seconds you just see ramen, you're like, oh, please, I need food somewhere, anywhere.
Yes, for sure. So, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Jackson Pride Brown, joined alongside John Bill Bangs Redima. Thank you guys so much for watching St. Clair Saints Green Rocket League. We'll catch you guys all on the next one. Have a good evening, everybody.